weird one today. I'm trying out Tron without Karns. I feel like Karn is not terribly well positioned at the moment, and in particular against blue-white, Karn just gets countered a lot. And I want cards that play well against counter spells, like these World Breakers in particular, and this Emrakul. So to make room for them, I've ended up cutting Karns. I'm also trying out Tarmogoyf in the board. There's lots of experimental stuff going on here. We don't know if it's good, but I just want to see how it feels. Hey there, Nana. Alright, this sounds pretty bad. I think I'm gonna mulligan this. Oh my god. What is life? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright, alright. Let's see how this free card hand does. Arbor Elf, that's terrifying. They're on the stupid turns deck, I guess. Urza's Tower, deal. Yeah, it's like turbo turns and walkers in one. They like land a Jace or a Teferi and then start taking turns. Yeah, it could also be a green devotion deck for sure. It's most likely. I think it's most likely the turbo turns deck though. We'll see. Wellbreak is very good against Utopia Sprawl. I'll say that much. I will say that much. See if we can find an Urza's Mine here. Alright, alright. We've already got an Oblivion Stone we can cast if we complete Tron. So I kind of just want to pick up like a Chromatic Star. Just like keep digging. Please no Jace. Oh, this is a bad sign. Yep. Who's the ramp deck now? The old 4 mana on turn 3. The other thing I was thinking about Explore, it's actually kind of interesting with Oblivion Stone, right? You go turn 2 Explore, turn 3 cast Oblivion Stone, turn 4 crack Oblivion Stone without having Tron. Like, even if you don't have Tron, you just get to crack your Oblivion Stone turn 4. Because it, like, ramps you that extra land. I think Oblivion Stone is, like, secretly the best payoff in Tron. It's, like, the one that's most consistently impresses me. Yeah, it is quite exciting, Chaos, I agree. That's also quite exciting. Alright. They have a lot of mana next turn. They might just Nexus of Fate and go off, but or just hold up Cryptic. If we get to resolve an O-Stone though, we're gonna be in a great position on this Mortar free. I don't know. I have to cross our fingers a bunch, but certainly not like 0% here by any means. Could also just, like, draw a World Breaker, you know? If we draw a World Breaker, kill the Breeding Pool through a Cryptic Command, suddenly they're just, like, down so much mana. Interesting. Teferi. This must be a Teferi. Yeah, they're still upper Jace, that's true. That is true. Alright. Okay, I think I can concede now. They're going to start bouncing the Ewet to buy back Time Warp. We're not, like, deterministically dead, but I think continuing to play this game is just going to be misery. Alright. Bant turns. That's interesting. What do we want here? So, realistically, any of this stuff is valid. We probably... I think there a Cryptic Command deck, so, like, Tarmogoyf's not the worst. It pressures their Planeswalkers, too. I am unsure. I think Emrakul is probably not great. Wurmcoil's meh, that's true. Wurmcoil's very bad, I think. I agree. This is me going off the deep end, Mafioso. I think Emmy's probably fine. I think Wurmcoil seems bad. Put in some Goyfs. I'm a bit worried about Stony Silence. They also have Utopia Sprawl we can hit. I think we do just want a pile of Nature's Claims against them. Oh my god! So Time Warp does. I don't think. Obviously, Nexus of Fate doesn't. Hey there, Minifer. We're playing against Turbo Turns. I don't think this is a Goyf matchup. The early pressure's kind of nice though. A lot of our threats just like line up poorly against Cryptic Command. It's possible I could take out some Ballistas. Ballista's good against Planeswalkers, but they might just be worse than like sticking a Goyf on turn 2. Yeah, I think I want to trim some Ballistas, Mafioso. It's like nice against Arbor Elf as well, but... And then the question is, do we want Surgicals or Goyf? Surgical's nice against Ewet, but I don't think we want them. I'm kind of feeling something like this. I think Oblivion Stone's kind of decent against them. It shuts off their, like, Arbor Elf, Utopia Sprawl garbage. Kills their Planeswalkers. We could take out, like, one, maybe. Do something like this. Don't know if this is correct. I'm gonna try it. See how it goes. We're experimenting, trying things out. Didn't come here not to try out Goyfs, right? I think this is actually fine. This is turn 4 Tron. We also have like a Nature's Claim for interaction though. Against Sprawl. Yeah, I would keep this, Caius, agree. The Explorer's kind of nice if they have a Stony Silence. For like just letting us build up our Damping Sphere rather, for letting us build up our mana. I'm gonna play Forest first, because I'd like to be able to Nature's Claim a Sprawl. Oh no, they'd probably lead with Arbor Elf if they had one, but if they don't have an Arbor Elf and just lead with Sprawl, we get to kill it, which is really nice. Yeah. Yep, trying out cast triggers because I want to be able to beat blue-white. I think current Tron lists are bad against blue-white. And the cast triggers are great against blue-white, so here we are. Oh my gosh. I guess I scrying this. Yeah, it is scrying this turn, right? And find a tower. And then I can do explore shenanigans like next turn. Autumn 6 shenanigans. Oh my god. Oh, that's great. That makes me so happy. Oh, I missed my nature's claim, I'll say that much. Good thing we have a pile of world breakers in this list, huh? Oh my god, I can complete Tron with Explore. This is delightful. It doesn't achieve anything, but it's delightful. Alright, I guess I do this to start. Turn 3 Tron. Oh my god. Oh my lord. This is a lot. This is a lot to take in. I'm just scrying to get a land out of my deck here. Oh, sorry. I fixed it, Phil. What am I doing here? Get Sanctum? Yeah, I probably want Sanctum, right? Then I can tutor for a World Breaker soon. I agree. Seems good. I mean, I don't think there are any draws that specifically punish us nuclear, like, we can't cast Ulamog next turn regardless. Oh my god, I wish I had Ghost Quarter right now against that Fertile Ground. Jeez. Hateful. Alright. Oh, that's true, Nuclear, that's true. For sure. What am I doing here? Because I could Field of Ruin them. They just go find... I guess I can Field of Ruin the Hallowed Fountain, since they've... Oh no, this taps for any colour, never mind, it doesn't achieve anything. Huh. Whilst waiting for a good draw, yeah, probably. Probably. I think we want the 4th Nature's Claim. I'm getting that distinct impression. Yeah, I kind of want to try out the turn stack too, Lassie. It seems very sweet. Alright. Yeah, we definitely have a lot of mana here. It's possible that the 20th land is just incorrect. Like, I could see that being the case. Imagine if we'd stuck turn 2 Goyf this game. They'd be, like, halfway dead. It would be kind of ridiculous. Hey, friend. How you doing? How's it going, World Breaker? How is it going? Oh, is that true? If a land is tapped for 2 or more mana. Interesting. I don't know if that works or not. I don't think it does. I don't think Damping Sphere stops Fertile Ground. Yeah, it's the other one that stopped. Yeah, are we hitting Stony or Damping Sphere? Stony... Hitting Damping Sphere lets us Ulamog next turn, right? That's probably pretty good. What I could also... What I could also do is hit the Forest. Like, cut them off 1,000,000 mana. That's probably not too relevant, though. Yeah, let's find an Ulamog. I agree. I agree. I don't know that they can beat an Ulamog fast trigger. I guess we're gonna find out. Yes, we're gonna find out. Well, I mean, this World Breaker was, like, technically worse than a Karn this game, but it's still looking pretty great. It's still looking acceptable. Oh, I haven't actually adjusted the screen to the right size, sorry. There we go. Looks much neater. I guess we get start bashing now, which is something. Karn does trigger Sanctum, Lassie? Yeah. Karn does. Alright. Karn does not bash. This is also accurate. Alright, what are we hitting? We're hitting the Forest 100%. Am I just hitting the Jace? Or am I hitting the Stony? Or am I Stone Raining them? Doing one of those things? You think the Jace? I think I agree on the Jace. Hitting the Stony lets us dig one deeper to a threat, but Jace, like, digs for answers, right? Lets them start time walking like crazy. Is this a Cryptic incoming? Counter my Ulamog? The Dream? I guess it's like counter Ulamog, bounce Jace, yeah. That's kinda okay with me, honestly. Still get a Stone Rain out of the deal, like, not complaining here. There are going to be a lot of Stone Rains on this stream. There are going to be a lot of Stone Rains on this stream. Getting back Cryptic. We're getting back, just hitting their land drops, sure. I guess they get a chump block out of the Witness too, which is kind of nice of them. Incoming Jace. Just gonna save this Field of Ruin. As long as I have this Field of Ruin, they can't put a Utopia Sprawl on a breeding pool. Which is kind of something. Rawr. The opponent's deck is very sweet, for sure. Why no Karnfather? I'm just experimenting. My theory is that, like, Karn is not terribly well positioned in Modern at the moment. And whilst you might want like 2 or like say 2 copies in Tron, I'm not convinced the full 4 is correct. So it's like test this out. I'm just pushing to the extreme other end where I'm trying like 0 Karns and seeing how it feels, seeing if it makes a big difference. Kind of in trouble. They get to flash this back next turn. Yeah, I think 2 might be reasonable. I agree, Mafioso. What about Emrakul Mordier? Oh my god. Jeez, Nucleo. You're a lot sometimes. I wonder if we're at the point. I assume they have a 3rd island, right? I assume they have a 3rd island. It's probably not worth Field of Ruining them. Yeah. In their, like, cryptic deck, they probably have a 3rd island. Turn 3 Karn. Not strong enough. Alright. What are we looking to draw other than Ulamog? I don't know that Wall Breaker does enough. I guess Ugin would be disgusting, right? Ugin would be like wholly ridiculous. Even a Nature's Claim's kind of nice against this Stony. Honestly. Just like lets us dig with the Chromatic Sphere. Oh, hey, best draw in the deck. Deal. I'll take it. Alright, I'll take it. Let's crack the map first to thin a land out our deck. It means we can't cast a threat if we draw one necessarily, but I think that's fine. Even just grab the tower so we can still cast a threat if we draw one. But I think the Ghost Quarter has some like good value for us. I don't know. So it's Chromatic Sphere. Cast this map. Play out a Ghost Quarter. Field your Hallowed Fountain, I guess. Alright. Oh, they have another forest. Jeez. Exciting. This game has been a roller coaster, it sure has. Hey, Pixel. Finding up a tower. Playing like somewhat badly right now. Also probably can't lose though. So there's that. Alright, that was pretty great. If we cast Goyf on turn 2 that game, our opponent would have just died. So I think I'm gonna keep the Goyfs in. I think I kind of want another Ugin against Stony, maybe. It's kind of hard to... kind of want another Ugin against Stony. Over, like, an O-Stone. We'd lose the Chained Walks. What does Chained Walks do? Oh, they have to go, like, Jason to Walks or something. Yeah, I think Ugin seems very good. Eugene. Also, I think we want this other Nature's Claim. Most likely. What are we cutting? I almost want to cut a land, honestly. Let's try this. Yeah, it would have to be something like that, Caius, for sure. Alright, I'm actually gonna keep this. Doesn't have turn 3 Tron, but... Please, no Utopia Sprawl. That's all I ask. Please, no Utopia Sprawl. Alright. Yep. Yep. Turn 2 Jason coming. Oh boy. Please no turn 2 Jace. Just like, pass the turn, please. Yeah, this is hard mode. Am I goifing or scrying? They haven't cracked a fetch land, and we haven't drawn a mana artifact. The goif might be a bit slow. I might just want to scry this turn, so that if I draw another land search effect... I think if they hadn't had such an explosive opening, I'd just lead with goif. But their opening has been so explosive. Alright, didn't matter. Cool. Wasted all that thought processing for nothing. I think you didn't have a cryptic in hand though, so that's nice. Teferi time. Maybe they kept all mana plus removal. I mean, if their hand's mana dense, we might stand a chance, but... What is this? 6 mana? Oh. Shrug. That sure was an Explore. Apparently both our decks play Explore. Okay. Now currently regretting not having a Field of Ruin in my deck. Yeah, that is a beefy forest. You're not wrong. Three, 6, 7. They have 7 mana. I mean, when they can, like, fetch up a basic forest, they're probably fine. They just happen to have a very, dual land heavy draw. Unlike this didn't fetch forest. Oh, I might be scrying for Ghost Quarter next turn. I'm not gonna lie. Like, knock them back into the Stone Age a bit. Yeah, I agree, intolerable. That does seem like a downside. That would certainly be at least 3 Stone Rains. To be fair, they still have infinite mana even if we Ghost Quarter them, right? I probably just want to develop my game plan. I just want to go find the 3rd Tron piece, so that next turn I can Tron them. And start breaking some worlds. this Goyf just chilling here. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty disgusting. Go ahead. So now they get to E-Wit Time Walk again. As long as we can fade a Planeswalker, we're honestly not in a terrible position. It's mainly the Planeswalkers I'm scared of at the moment. Where did we pull this deck list from? Oh, I made it myself. I'm just messing around. Trying out some ideas. Seeing how they feel. Alright, they recycled Cryptic Command, which is interesting. Kinda... If I cast the O-Stone, they're forced to counter it. Honestly, if I cast the Goyf, they might be forced to counter it too, though. They're on 12. What's the thought process behind Goyf? Jarvis Hugh was playing them at the Team GP, and he reckoned they were very good. The idea is that you board them in against like blue-white control decks and can sneak them in under counter magic. You can board them in against burn as like early blockers. Against burn, it's like... This lock is really rude. If I hit Tron piece, I can get rid of this breeding pool, though. I'm, like, kind of forced to cast things into the Cryptic as the problem, otherwise they just start bouncing my lands. Instead of countering my stuff. It's really rough. So, Tarmogoyf's also, like, an early blocker against, like, the Bridge from Below strategies. Against burn. Decks like that. I don't know that it's good, but it certainly isn't, like, something to outright ignore the possibility of. Oh, if they want to loop? Oh, they can't. You're right, Lassie. I'm being really dumb. I just missed that completely. Green, blue, blue. Alright. In which case I should just pass the turn then, right? Rather than, like, jamming my spells into the abyss. Yeah, I was being pretty dumb there then. I forgot they can't loop whilst bouncing stuff. Alright, that's probably game over. That's probably game over. They get to bounce their E-Wet, go E-Wet Time Warp. Or they can do that instead for some reason. They did have enough mana, right? They have 4, 8, 12 mana. They could have just bounced E-Wet and, like, lock me out the game. I'm confused. Obviously they have Cryptic in hand, but I think I still have to cast this. It lets me resolve the O-Stone. Weird. Curious opponent. Curious. Don't entirely understand why that resolved. But I guess Ulamog is pretty great. I hear this card's quite strong. Yeah, they have Cryptic in hand. We want to cast Ulamog to play over the top of Cryptic. Stone Rain them into Oblivion here. Is this like 4 Stone Rains? I think this is 4 Stone Rains. Yeah, we cut them off a lot of mana right here, for sure. They have to go like counter either bounce Ewit or Jace, but they only get to do the one. What was that? Counter... Oh, they returned the breeding pool. What? Alright. I like it. I like it. Deal. Now I get to start casting World Breakers, I guess. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess I lead with O-Stone, right? I lead with O-Stone. Just resolved. What? It just resolved. Am I just O-Stoning them this turn then? I can just like Cycle Explore O-Stone them. Or I can like try and resolve Ugin, since this means they might not have counter magic. I feel like they'd counter the O-Stone, maybe I'm wrong. This is tough. Slam Breaker. Breaker's legit. We get to hit a land and, like, threaten to block. I think I'm gonna just cast Breaker, play, like, the super conservative line. I think this is gonna be, like, problematic enough for them. Hey Tarmogoyf, how are you doing? How are you doing, friend? I might have gone down the deep end on this one. There's a Tarmogoyf in our yard, Michael. There's a Tarmogoyf in our yard as well. Oh my god, that was a good first match. Almost one off the Molta Free, then very easily one off the 7-card lists. 7-card hands. That was a quality Goyf. Alright, alright. Hand is fine. I'll keep it. Looking to like assemble turn 4 Tron Ugin here, I think. On the play, this is like very fine. On the draw, it would be a bit slow, obviously, but Noble Hierarch, huh? A Noble Hierarch strategy. So we have some options. I kind of want to get the Forest in play at some point, which inclines me to just like stir and cast this. Now, if I get the Forest in play, I get to cast Sphere, cycle Sphere before stirring. Yeah, that seems fine to me. And then next turn I can just cast Scrying. No Tron land. Fuck. Bothersome. Bothersome. I want this O-Stone. Ballista seems good. Ballista seems kind of good. If they're on Bant Spirits, Ballista's like not great against Spell Queller. I guess we could just, like, Ballista plus play Sphere next turn. It's not the worst. I'm gonna take the O-Stone, but I'm not convinced that's correct. I'm unsure. They could also be on Devoted, that's true. Devoted Company's, like, kind of scary. Unfortunately, we'd only be able to Ballista on one this turn anyway, so, like, the Ballista wouldn't actually take down a Devoted Druid. Spell Queller is rude. Kinda... This is kind of a tough spot if they have Spell Queller, honestly. I think I'm gonna cast Sphere, Cycle Sphere, and then aim to Scry this turn. The other thing is I could cast Ballista on 1. If they want to Spell Queller that, I'm kind of okay with that, I think. Because I've got all these other payoffs in hand. And then I can just, like, cast the Sphere. Alright, I'm going to cast Sphere, I'm going to cycle Sphere, and then I think I'm going to Ballista on 1. Just to get the Spell Queller out of their hand. I think I like that the most. I think we have to get the Spell Queller out of their hand, and I think the Ballista should end up doing that. Whoa, this is aggressive. That is very aggressive. Huh. Do I want to kill Hierarch now or Scry? Like, I really want to make sure this Scrying resolves, so I can hit all my land drops. Obviously, cutting them off of mana is nice here. I think I'm just gonna do this. Just, like, make sure it resolves. Like, the other argument is waiting on Scrying makes it better, because we could draw another Tron piece. Could imply they have another Queller, that's a good point, Michael. Hey, SPN. I'm looking forward to it. Guilds of Ravnica seems sweet so far. Pretty hype for the Dimir cards. Alright. So also, like, casting Ballista last time would have played around Company here, but whatever. Let's cast this Chromatic Star. As bait. If it resolves, we get to cycle it. Awkward. What do I do now? I kind of want to cast Oblivion Stone almost. Getting it spell quellered is rough. But I'm also, like, slightly scared of just being dead in 2 turns' time if they have a decent Coco. The other option is cast Sphere and cycle, just digging for Tron pieces here. I'm just going to cast this. Hope they don't have another Queller. Or, like, Coco into Image, copying Queller. At least if they do that, I get to, like, Ballista down the Image. Rough. Yep. They put it under the correct Queller by the looks of things. Yeah, I think I'm forced to O-Stone. Like, even if it goes terribly like this, I can still just draw another Tron piece for Ulamog. It's like obviously not the dream, but having to hope for that, but it's not quite the Tron piece we needed. I can go Chromatic Sphere, cycle, try and hit Tron piece for Ugin. Yeah, I agree, Espion. I agree. So we're dead in the air next turn. I can cast map, sack map for a mine, cast Ballista on one to ping the Queller, and hope they don't have another Lord. That seems like wishful thinking. Let's go for it. Yeah, ping lets me live at 1. So I think that's what we're going to go for. Just hope they have actual nothing over there. Yeah, for sure we have to ping on their turn. Agreed, because of this Moorland Haunt over here. Alright, they only have like 12 cards in their deck that kill us here. So, you know, nothing can really go wrong. Let me just wait. This has the image ability. Illusion ability, rather. Moorland gets me through again. That is true. That is problematic. You are not wrong. That was a very good draw. That was a slightly absurd draw. If they have a Coco, we're also in like a bit of trouble, right? I guess we just can't beat Coco. Or Rattle Chains, or any number of cards. We're 1 mana short of Ugin plus Sacco Stone. Which is kinda sad. If we had 1 more mana, we could go Ugin minus, have O-Stone up to sack. The other option is if we're scared about if we thought they 100% have a Coco in hand. If we like knew they had a Coco in hand, then we could Ugin, leaving open Urza's Mine, -3, get back O-Stone Sphere, move to sack the Sphere, draw into an Urza's Tower. Like, if we believed they 100% had Coco in hand. I think I'm just gonna, like, pretend they don't have Coco and hope. I think our odds of beating Coco there are, like, really low. If they do something like this, it's, like, obviously just amazing for us. So now we just need to fade Rattle Chains and Spell Queller. Yeah, Ghost Courtiering first makes them want to do that, which is really nice. So we're dead to Rattle Chains, dead to Spell Queller, but otherwise we can win this. Like, alright. What is this? Oh. That's great. So you just have nothing? You're saying you just have nothing. How the hell are we winning this game? This is slightly unreasonable. I don't entirely understand how we're winning this game. What is their hand like? Best thing is this Ulamog forces them to cast Coco, and then we get to sweep the board with Ugin. How the hell did we win that game? A bunch of paths, yeah, it must just be. Or like lands. Jeez. Yeah, sometimes they just don't have anything. Alright, Aula's Dust seems amazing. Let's bring in the Aula's Dust. Yes, Caius. They never didn't have it. Oh my god. You probably take out the Emrakul. Seems like not great. Yeah, we want some Nature's Claims, right, for Stony and Damping Sphere. Can trim a land. Ultimate luck. Only the luckiest. Need to cut 2 more cards. World Breaker is obviously just insane. I think Wurmcoil's Ulamog's probably the cut. I don't know. Kinda like the Ulamog. Wurmcoil's very bad against Path, but if they don't have a Path, it buys you like so much time. I don't know how many paths they keep in. They probably keep in like 2 to 3 paths, right? Probably keep in like 2 to 3 paths. Ballista's pretty bad against Spell Queller. It's been going okay, Justin. It's been going okay so far. I kind of want to trim a Ballista. They're bringing in Stony Silence too. It's really bad against Spell Queller. I might just trim another one. Honestly. Don't know if this is good or not. But, like, obviously the Ballista was very good that game. Yeah, they didn't see any World Breakers. Which means I think I just want to try and overwhelm their paths this game. Seems like an easy mulligan. This is probably a keep. We've got an answer to Stony. We've only got 1 Tron piece, but we've got Oblivion Stone, which is really important. I think I'm going to keep this. Stirrings is great. Keep. Who's a Leon Wanderer? Sure. Let's get down our Chromatic Star here. If they play a Stony, we get to go Nature's Claim into cycle Stirrings. I guess then they get to counter Stirrings. So maybe we don't do that. That would like get the Wanderer off the board, which is pretty good for us. Regardless, we're just killing this garbage right now. I think if they want to counter this, I'm actually fine with that. Slows down their clock by a lot. If they don't counter it, that's obviously amazing. Okay, I think I'm happy regardless of what the outcome of me casting Stirrings is. Like, I've got the Sylvan Scrying for Tron piece number 2 anyway. It means we might resolve an Oblivion Stone here. Yeah, great. Dreamy. So this is the other upside of not playing Karns. Loads of people are just playing 2 Gaddock Teeg in their board. And when you have a pile of World Breakers in your deck, you kind of get to laugh at Gaddock Teeg. I think, which is nice. Like, suddenly Yadiki just has, like, very few targets against your deck, which is really exciting. I guess I want to go find a Tron piece, huh? Like, I could wait and see if I can draw the second piece before finding the third. But we have so many land search effects, we'll find another one soon enough. And this means that we guarantee 5 mana for O-Stone next turn, which is great. Ancient Stirrings. Let's do that. Urza's mine. You don't say. I like all of these things. We could wait to have Sanctum in play, but again, I think we're just going to be fine. No need to wait. Eating a land seems dreamy. Next turn, 2 turns, we can like put a fake counter on this. Laughing at Teague, yeah. Look at that Teague, just doing nothing this game. It's great. Alright, 2-0. Who needs Karns? Who needs Karns anyway? I'm gonna go get some water a sec before we hop into the next one. Back momentarily. Alright, I am back. Ten out of 10 new score, jeez. That's pretty exciting. Haven't had that in a while. See, Phil, your berating is improving me, making me better at this whole Mew score thing. All right. On to the next round. 2-0 with 0 Karns in our deck. What will people complain about when Tron stops playing Karn, huh? World Breaker breaking Modern. On to the next round. Oh, thanks for that Twitch Prime subscription, Fel. Everyone, put some hearts in chat for our new subscriber. I really, really appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. You know what else means a lot to me? Turn 3 Tron means a lot to me. Everybody loves land destruction. How could you not love stone raining your opponent? It's just the dream. Alright. Don't pigeonhole that poor wall breaker. Are you suggesting it's anything more than a glorified stone rain? Oh god. It could be Storm. Exciting. I mean, if it's Storm, we have this Emrakul. Maybe we can, like, buy enough time to get to Emrakul. Oh, wow. That's kind of messed up. Jeez. So now we have turn 4 Ulamog. Storm off and grape shot that face. That's the dream. Sports. That is the dream. Worldbreaker is like Avalanche Riders, except a mana cheaper and a bit bigger. Somewhat recursive as well. I guess you can Restoration Angel Avalanche Riders. What am I talking about? They're both recursive, really. Alright, we have to fade one turn, I guess, when we get to Ulamog them. Opponents just saying in chat that they're a huge fan. And that they're building one of the decks I streamed recently in paper, so that's really cool. And Kiki Avalanche Riders is something else. Some kind of messed up. Oh my god, 1 mana short. 1 mana short. Tilt. Alright, we have to not die next turn. I would encourage not dying next turn. If we don't die next turn, we probably win. That's a good start. That is not a ritual. I'm a fan of things that are not rituals right now. Wurmcoil is awful against combos, for sure. It's not the dream. It's very good against lots of mid-range decks, though, so I think you still want to play it. I'm so sad. We're going to be just Ulamog some lands here. We're not going to get to combo off with Emrakul. So heartbreaking. Alright, let's swing, and then let's just cast this Ulamog. And vindicate a couple permanents. Probably Electro plus land, I agree. Probably Electro plus land. Alright, well that was easy. Sometimes they just don't have it. Sometimes they just don't have it. Let's bring in these surgicals. And these spatial contortion seems great too. That's true, they can still kill us, but it's not the most likely thing ever. So Wurmcoil's a pretty garbo. This might be a Tarmogoyf matchup. They don't seem like the best, honestly, but Wurm and Ballista seem bad, yeah. Yeah. I mean, Oblivion Stone's not great either. I guess we bring in the Tarmogoyfs just because there's nothing else in our board. Ballista still kills Electro. Yeah, I think the Oblivion Stones are probably worse than Ballista. Ballista also cleans up Goblin tokens okay. Yeah, on the draw, Tarmogoyf might be too slow. But we do just have, like, a lot of air in our deck that we can, like, happily trim on. It's kind of awkward. So I don't think this stuff is really going to do very much. I also think the Tarmogoyfs just won't do very much. Like, either way, they're looking, like, pretty unexciting in this matchup, is the problem. That's not quite how it works. Gaining 6 life doesn't beat them by any means. I don't think. I'll try this. I'm not convinced about boarding in Goyf's here, but I also think this stuff's pretty bad too. We have 0 relics because of the Tarmogoyfs in the board. This is the one place where we're like one of the places where we're really punished for that though. Yeah, it's possible we want more surgicals in the sideboard, right? If we have Tarmogoyfs. Just, like, have surgicals instead of relics. Like, maybe a 3rd surgical. I could see that being the case. I'm just, like, kind of trying stuff out, so probably haven't built this deck perfectly. Sand seems honestly not great. I think this is just like a mole. We've had a 6/7 Goyf. This sounds kind of great. If we hit the 3rd Tron piece, 2nd Tron piece, got map to complete it. We've got a Contortion to like kill the Mana Dork. Hey there, Marcus. Good to see you. It was anything other than a Goyf. I'm not sure that's true, Marcus. I'm not sure there are many cards that would have saved that 6-card hand. No! Why do you do this to me, Tarmogoyf? Why do you mock me? Ah. To be fair, if the Tarmogoyf was anything else, it would still not have been a land. So, you know, there's that. You sure do, Fax. You sure do. Alright, I'll respond to you later, Marcus. Goyf confirmed OP. Ah. I feel really guilty right now because my opponent asked if I'm going to upload this stream to YouTube and I said yeah. So they responded, "Sweet, I always wondered how Tron boards." And it's like, I'm not sure this deck is boarding how Tron normally boards. I'm not sure this is going to be representative, you know? We're on a 5-card hand on the draw Cosmic. I think it was a fine keep. Scoop and reveal hand. Oh my god. Alright. Eventually we'll find a second land. Deal. It's pretty good. I could kill the Barol. I should probably kill the Barol, I guess. It's probably just getting remanded, but... Okay. Incoming second Barol. I don't know how we're not dead already, Nucleo. It's very strange. I feel like we should be dead. It's pretty good. Hey, green source. I guess we just complete Tron this turn. Find our power plants. Cast the star. Cycle the star. Try and find an Urza's tower for this Ulamog. That's an absurd draw. That's really good. We needed a Tron piece in here. If we had a Tron piece in here, I think... So we have Artifact, Instant, Sorcery, Creature, Land. No, we can just cast this next turn. If we untap next turn, we probably win. Oh, only you're right, I'm being stupid. It's been a while. It's been a while, Cambo. It's been a while. So we need an Urza's tower. For Emrakul then. This is looking suboptimal for us. Yeah, Emmy isn't got... It's confusing, okay? Having Emrakul and Tarmogoyf in the same deck. This is something. I guess I'm not deterministically dead yet. They haven't shown us a grape shot. I should probably wait. Yeah, and they also may just have empty, for sure. So they're going to remand the grape shot here. So they have a remand in hand. Or is it in... Maybe they don't. Oh, they have a Past in Flames in the yard, so yeah, we're dead. They go Past in Flames, grape shot. Yes, I'm not deterministically dead yet. That's a common quote on this stream, Marcus. It's a common one. Alright, let's try this again. I believe in you, Tarmogoyf. I believe in you. I know you don't believe in me, but... Emrakul. When you cast Emrakul... What? Oh my god, intolerable. That's absurd. Oh. I think you do actually board in the Goyfs in the Tron Mirror, weirdly. I think Tarmogoyf actually seems like kind of good in the Tron Mirror. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when they slam Karn, you force them to minus on your Goyf instead of your land. Otherwise, the Karn just dies to the Tarmogoyf. Deterministically Dead would be a good subscriber emote. That's a good cool fax. I don't know what that emote would look like. Does anyone have any idea? It's probably just can't fit into an emote size, but this is a keep. It's a weird keep, but I think this is a keep. We have a surgical for interaction, and we have 2 Tarmogoyfs. I think this is a keep. We're only a Tron land away from Ugin, at which point we get to feel weird about our deck. This is great. Squire OP. Alright, that's an Electromancer. That's a Sylvan Scrying, jeez. I can kill that with Goyf. Do I want to try that though? I think they just don't block is the problem. I'm fairly sure they just don't block. I'm probably meant to Sphere Scrying here. I assume. Yeah, we can Lassie, but I think they just don't block is the problem. So I think I'm just gonna Scrying instead. Surgical does pump, you just don't exile the one from the yard facts. You leave one of them in the yard. Rawr. Go, my mighty Tarmogoyf. This game is weird. Magic is weird. Autumn 6 Rawr. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, well they're growing our Tarmogoyf. Yeah, convincingly growing our Tarmogoyf. Also, they only found a Poetic Ritual? That's kind of unlucky. Interesting. Gifts Ungiven scary. If they're not careful, we get to surgical the grape shots. And then life gets easy. Take ritual now? No, I think I'm gonna wait. I think I want to try and hit grape shot with surgical. So I think it gets pretty hard for them to kill us without grape shot because Ugin is so good against Empty the Warrens. Manamorphose in hand, I think we're actually probably favoured at the moment. Manamorphose would let them, like, potentially Gifts Ungiven and do some nonsense, but you can even forget to exile the chosen card. Facts, people do that. I've had someone forget to exile a card that I was trying to, like, Colligan's command back to my hand. They, like, exiled the copies from my deck and just left the original copy in the graveyard. That happens sometimes. Goyf doesn't even deal damage. Alright, we take 2. Gets untap, bolt this Electromancer though, so that's nice. So what do we know in their hand? They dumped the Electromancer. They dumped the Desperate Ritual and the Wipe Away. Alright. So I hear Ugin is pretty good. Wow, they're just dead on board next turn. Because of this Tarmogoyf. They have like 1 turn to try and kill us. This Tarmogoyf's actually kind of doing something. They're just dead on board next turn. We've won 0 games with Tarmogoyf so far, Marcus. Oh, the Tarmogoyf is kind of doing something here, though. It might force their hand to combo early. It's like very possible they're forced to combo early here. Because of the Goyf. Instead of, like, waiting a turn. Maybe, like, digging a card deeper into their deck. Alright. Sure. Incoming Gifts Ungiven. They have played their land drop this turn. We know they have Grape Shot and 2 mystery cards. Let's just let this resolve. The Surgical will do something at some point. They go for a Past in Flames kill. It's going to be very good. If they go for, like, double Grape Shots. So what's their Storm count at the moment? They're on Storm 3. We should, like, keep a note of their Storm count. So we don't want to actually accidentally die by, like, giving them a Storm with Surgical. Nice. What do I do here? This is really tough. This is a really tough turn. My intuition says I have to put Manamorphose in the yard to cut them off blue mana. At which point I probably put Past in Flames in the yard so I can Surgical it. If I Surgical Past in Flames, do I die to double Grape Shot? I think I might. So this is Storm 3. They go Ritual Storm 4. I go to 16 to Surgical Past in Flames at Storm 5. Ritual Storm 6. Then they get to do 7 and 8 with Grape Shots, I think. So they'd need like another spell they can cast. So I choose the ones that go in the yard. Choose 2 of those cards, put the chosen cards into your graveyard and the rest into your hand. Alright. So, do I have to hit the Past in Flames yet? It's flashback for 4 mana. I guess I might as well though, because at the moment they can't do like Manamorphose into Remand or garbage like that, and they're fairly forced into like... Yeah, it's not going to like change their line, depending on when I do this. So we need to dodge additional Mystery Spell plus second Grape... Oh, yes, this is great. I think this means we win the game. So their hand is Grape Shot, Opt, Serum Visions, Pyretic. Cool. They have 2 Grape Shots in their deck, but I think it's going to be really hard for them to kill us now. Now that the Past in Flames is gone. It would be 7 plus 8, right? If they had 2 Grape Shots. They'd need like an additional Mystery Spell to have got to 8 plus 9. See ya, lassie. Have a good day. They can kill the Goyf, that's true. They can kill the Goyf. I'm kind of okay with them killing the Goyf. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, it might be correct. It's probably correct to kill the Goyf. The Goyf's gonna kill them, but... Yeah, we bought Barol, player replacement, still have them dead on board next turn. I'll have you know, the Tarmogoyfs did something this game. We provided a clock. Like, I think this Tarmogoyf legitimately did something in forcing them to go off early. I don't know. Don't know that it made, like, a difference, but it did do something. Alright. Bolt Barol. Cast Tarmogoyf. Play map. Play tower. Say go. Sure. So their final card in hand is Opt. I think we're now 3-0 with Green Tron, so that's good. Get that impression. The Tom at the risk of finding out the answer. Oh my god. The Tarmogoyf's the sideboard facts. This is the list we're trying out. So far, not having Karns in the deck has felt like actually pretty reasonable. The Tarmogoyfs have felt like medium. Playing versus Storm, it is stressful. Storm is scary. Storm can just kill you out of nowhere. It's a very scary deck. You feel 1 Karn is fine? It's probably fine. I think 4 Karn. Like, we're only 3 matches in, but I'm already suspecting that 4 Karn is too many Karns. At the very least, I think that's a takeaway from this. That doesn't mean you want no Karns, but Worldbreaker's really impressed me. I feel like Worldbreaker should be very good against blue-white, against all their counter magic. We'll see, we'll see. Keep trying. You've always thought Ugin is amazing and scarier than a Karn. Ugin is underrated, I think. Ugin is very, very good. Any deck that plays to the board just can't beat an Ugin, right? It's like ridiculous. How much would someone have to donate for you to play a deck without 4 copies of Goyf in the board? I would probably do that for like $15, I guess, because that's how my donation decks work. What do I think of Valakut at the moment? I think Valakut's pretty poorly positioned at the moment. I don't know what decks you want to be playing Valakut against at the moment. Everything seems kind of rough for it. Like, it can never beat KCI to save its life. I think it's actually probably an underdog to blue-white control, I suspect. You're glad you can't hear my assured dissing of your lovely deck. I think it's a lot worse against Hardened Scales Affinity than it is against normal Affinity too. So that's like a pretty big downgrade for the deck. This hand's absurd. Easy keep. Karn doesn't do anything against Affinity is the problem. Like, obviously Ugin doesn't do anything either. The problem is that they're both really bad against Affinity. We're not main decking the Tarmogoyfs, Jarvis. They're in the sideboard. What? They're literally in the sideboard. Jeez, these accusations. Oh my god, they're gonna take my Sylvan Scrying. I think Green Sun is still too good for Modern. Probably not. Can probably be unbanned, but. Oh my god. You raise an excellent point, Neil. You raise an excellent point. Okay. It's a good one. Oh, maybe I wanted to keep that in play. I probably wanted to keep that in play. I'm stupid. That was really dumb. I just wanted the Mana Rock in play, right? With like Worldbreaker and Explorer in hand. What am I doing? What if I moved the Tarmogoyfs out of the sideboard and then just didn't put them in your deck at all? That's an option. God, I'm so embarrassed. If I had a Chromatic Sphere in play. Wish I was better at this game. Alright, so. I guess I want to go find a forest, weirdly. I don't want to cast Ballista because of Lightning Bolt. So just play this and say go. Yeah, if I had the Chromatic Sphere in play, I'd get to Worldbreaker them this turn and then the game would end. We're still in like a great position, but could obviously be better. Unban Zenith, ban Arbor. Yeah, I've heard people suggest that. I think that's not unreasonable. I also think you could just like probably unban Zenith anyway, if we're being honest. Incoming Nimble Obstructionist. Alright. So I just get a forest. This is a Vendilion Clique? Cryptic. Oh, sure. It's an aggressive cryptic command there. Could go Forest Stirrings. I kind of want to play out the tower, though. If they're forced to, like, Cryptic me again, I think I'm pretty happy with that. And I just pass the turn. Again, I don't want to run Ballista into a Lightning Bolt. Pretty. It's like kind of nice that it ties up their mana again if their idea is just like keep Cryptic bouncing, but Jace. Okay, I mean that punishes me for not playing Ballista. Now I look really dumb. I get to just cast a big Ballista and kill Jace though. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, if they don't have a discard spell here, I get to just cast a Ballista. Rude. I guess I don't want to F6. Took the Wall Breaker. Huh. So I'm not going to do this yet. I want to kill Jace this turn with my Ballista, I think. Just like make sure I get this garbage off the board. So I need to... Yeah, I can Stirrings to start. And then my Ballista ends up one smaller, but I think that's fine. Because they're going to have to like spew a bolt or something on the Ballista anyway. That's great. Expedition map finds Ulamog, but we'll find Ulamog sooner or later. There's no rush. Sure. This is definitely one of those matchups where having a pile of Wall Breakers instead of Karns looks like kind of genius. They just can't deal with the damn things. Right? Like, we're just gonna get to keep recurring these. If we draw a tower, we get to double spell next turn. Yeah, it doesn't quite do it, but 100% just casting a Wall Breaker here. To hit their creeping tar pit. Just like want to eat into them blue mana more than anything, right? Counter, draw, deal. So, am I just pumping Ballista, or am I recurring a Wall Breaker? I can recur Wall Breaker, cast Wall Breaker in the same turn anyway. So I can probably just pump the Ballista. Yeah, I'm just gonna pump the Ballista. And get in for the extra damage. Tarmogoyf honestly might not be terrible in this matchup. They're gonna board out like their fatal pushes. I don't know how they ever kill a Tarmogoyf. It honestly seems kind of great against them. Hey there, JD. Good to see ya. This deck list is something else. Discards a card, destroy an artifact, sure. Just discard this forest, move on with my life. You might have to spell deck list correctly. I get to resolve a Wurmcoil now. I can't cast a World Breaker as well. So I guess I just get to cycle this Chromatic Sphere. Maybe I do just want to cast World Breaker instead though. Like continue eating through their lands instead of casting a Wurmcoil. Wurmcoil's really hard for them to answer, but I guess regardless I just get to lead with Sphere, right? And like dig one deeper. Just like alright, so I can probably play the forest and sack the forest. And then get back the World Breaker, kill a land. It means I expose this Wurmcoil to Colligan's command, but it might not be worth it. Might not be worth exposing the Wurmcoil. We just want to kill blue sources more than anything. Like aggressively try and cut down their ability to Cryptic us. Snap visions, sure. That's kind of great. Alright, let's swing for 5 to start. Before we do anything else. And I figure out what to do with the scrying. Because obviously I can get a Sanctum. So if I get Sanctum, I have 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can't actually World Breaker again this turn after Sanctum. I can go Sanctum plus Wurmcoil though, which is probably good. Good enough. And then like World Breaker again next turn. Overpaying. I guess it actually matters that I'm overpaying because I could be. I'm really dumb. Yeah, overpaying was really bad there. Probably doesn't matter. I guess I just do this now. These World Breakers are doing, like, tons of work. Imagine if they were just, like, Karns and they just, like, cryptic our Karns and we didn't get anywhere. We'll sack this Wurmcoil Engine. Cool. Alright, that game was actually fairly easy. weirdly. I don't want this stuff. What is bad? Because they're going to be like trying to Fulminator and Surgical us, right? I think Ugin is not great against Cryptic Command. I think the Oblivion Stones are pretty bad. Oblivion Stone's just like heinous. Yeah, O-Stone seems like a good cut for sure, JD. I think we also cut the Ugins. Probably, just because they're like the card that's actually bad against Cryptic. And they're like probably the worst card against Fulminator. One of the worst ones. Hey Jim, good to see ya. Oh my god, Karn-less. Oh my god. I hope you're suitably upset at this deck list, by the way, Karn-less. Alright, this seems good. I'm gonna run it like this. No way to remove to, can you be Tarmogoyf? Yes, you can. That is great. Oh my god. That is wonderful. You're officially rebranded Tarmogoyf. Oh my lord, that's so good. This hand, also pretty good. Alright. You're a Tom fan before you were a Karn fan? I guess I was too. I used to play Jund. Oh my god. Gabroff. Thank you so much for that sub. I really appreciate the support. Everyone put some hearts in chat for our new subscriber. The support means like a ton to me. Thank you. It always makes me so happy when I see like just like the lines of hearts in chat. Oh my god, Tarmogoyf. Oh my god, this Inquisition. Nice magic card. Strong magic card. I like it. Easy. Oh, it gets better. It gets better. Alright, float a green. I'm so happy right now. This makes me so happy. Come on, Tarmogoyf, I believe in you. I believe in you. Hey, cat. You love it when your opponent plays a black mana for a Gataxian Probe and forgets the draw. Are they going to be ready for the second Tarmogoyf? That's the question. My opponent has to be tilted. I would hope so. I would hope so. I'd be disappointed if they weren't. No one expects the second Goyf. Rawr. It's Goyfs all the way down, I know, right? Like, these Goyfs, can I just say, these Goyfs look legitimately good right now. Like, not even joking, they look legitimately good right now. Who needs Tron when we got all these Goyfs? Yeah, go ahead. Paid 2 life as well. They paid 2 life. They sped up our clock. Go wild. We're just gonna curve Goyf into Ballista into Thragtusk. The fair beatdowns. You know? Oh, these are 4/5s now because of the surgical. Oh, this is everything. This is just everything. This is everything good in the world. Let's put a creature in the yard. I relate to your current position, Tarmoline. I used to play Jund too. Attack for 10 on turn 4 with our Tron deck, you know. Why are we playing Goyfs? Because our opponents are dying to Goyfs. That's the answer. Deal. Sure. I guess... No, we still have a creature in the yard, right? Because of the Ballista. So they go to 1. They go to 1 life here. Their fetch lands now do nothing for the rest of the game. Jund player, if you can't beat him, join him. This is just... Alright. To all the disbelievers, to the many disbelievers in chat right now, I point you to that game. Alright, before we play for the 5-0, because we are in fact playing for the 5-0, I'm gonna disappear for a moment. Back soon. Alright. Who wants a nice, easy 5-0? I do. I most certainly do. Let's do this thing. Trophy stream. Trophy stream incoming. Please do not trophy with this pile. Oh my god. I hope they post it on their page too, Caxi. That sounds great. This is Tron with no Karns and 4 Tarmogoyfs. The way the good Lord Karn intended. The way the good Lord Karn intended. Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting all excited. This is great. This is quite hype. This is quite hype. Just like playing Burn without bolts and adding a playset of Goblin Chain Whirlers. Oh my god. Whew. Karn father sacrificed himself for the good of the trophy. He sure did. Did we change a 5th card just to make sure we could be posted to the mothership? Yeah, I think this is a mole, right? Just no Tron pieces. Seems bad. This might... This is close. This is close. Trust in the Tron gods. I do trust in some Tron gods. We get a Scry in a draw, yeah. We get a Scry in 2 draws. Let's try it. Didn't come here to not live on the edge. You don't register Tarmogoyf in your deck to not cross your fingers. Easy life. I guess I get to cycle the Chromatic Star as well, right? Easy life. Couldn't be easier. Alright, let's just get rid of this garbage. And we have an expedition map. Great. Let's cycle this, try and hit our land drop for the turn. That's not quite a land drop. Okay. Kinda on our way though. Oblivion Stone's like the best card in this matchup. Should have cracked Star first in case we hit Rhino Tron lands. I agree, Chippy. You're correct. Lieutenant. Deal. Okay, that one's scary, I guess. Yep. That's the downside to Oblivion Stone being the best card in the matchup. It always just gets named with the Meddling Mage, right? I'm going to lead on Stirrings here. If I hit a Tron piece, I then get to sack map for the final Tron piece. So it gives me, like, the info on what I need. Yeah, I think we stir 2. It can go badly, but it can also go very well. I would love a Ballista too, but obviously we just take the power plant here. Alright. We kind of need to dodge Reflector Mage, but other than that, we're looking like we're in a great position. Yeah, Worldbreaker's looking like kind of awkward here, potentially. They have a Reflector Mage as their final card. Draw Ugin. That would be dreamy. I'd be into that. So this is 8, 9, 10. So even if Worldbreaker blocks, we die next turn. Okay. Ballista's good. Ugin's good. Emrakul's not quite good. I think we're dead, right? I guess we could explore into a Wurmcoil. Worldbreaker just doesn't do it, because we block this, and then we take Xaxes. So we need to explore into a Wurmcoil or a Ballista. Nope. It's kind of sad. It's like, hand was a bit too slow to get off the ground. Alright, we get this All Is Dust and these Spatial Contortions. I guess we get these Tarmogoyfs too. Actually, we probably board these in here, right? They just block. Fine. They do just block fine. It's Emrakul. Cut this Explore. What else do we want to cut? So Ballista and Ugin are both great. O-Stone's great. Warbreaker's like probably fine. I'm not playing this list to leave them in the sideboard. Oh my god, I can probably cut a new Ulamog here. I can cut a land as well. I still need to cut 3 cards. Somehow. I mean, even a 2/3 Goyf just buys us so much life, I think. Just like blocks like their 2/2s for ages. I think I want to try it out at least. Maybe we don't want all 4, maybe we want like 2 or 3. I can see that being the case. You'd cut Breaker over Frag. I don't like Thragtusk against them at all. I think it's kind of clunky. I can see cutting a Breaker. Breaker blocks pretty well, but... It's also possible we just don't need Ulamog. It's like nice to have as a tutor target, but... If you get up to 10 mana, you're normally winning, one way or another. I think going down to 0 Ulamogs is typically a mistake, basically everywhere. No, I think Thragtusk is bad here, Caius. I don't like it against humans at all. I agree with Tarmogoyf. One more card. Yeah, Frag is just too expensive for what it does in this matchup. I'll try out 3 Goyfs. I'm not convinced Goyf is good in this matchup, but I'm interested to like see if it plays at all. I think if it buys you like 8 life, you're pretty happy, right? If it's like 1 and a green, gain 8 life, I think that's like actually pretty decent against them. This hand is excellent. Feed the Goyf. Hungry, hungry Goyf. Alright, I'm just gonna kill this with the Ballista, probably? I don't know, I'm like... gonna have Tron in 2 turns. Maybe I don't kill that with the Ballista. Maybe I save Ballista and try and like do something bigger with it. See that being the case. Yeah. Normally I like just killing their 1-drop to like buy time. Is the thing. It buys you so much time. Save Ballista for Tron. I think you're probably right. We've got this Wurmcoil for Tron, though. I guess if we don't crack the map this turn, we're not actually assembling Tron for turn 4. So we actually, yeah, I just have to sit on it. No, I'm not using a Contortion on a Hierarch. I'm saving Contortion, like, basically just for Meddling Mage. And possibly Freebooter. Or, Mantis Rider. Those are, like, the only targets you want to fire it at. Am I killing the Mantis Rider? That buys me a lot of time. That still puts me off turn 4 Tron. I think that might be fine. It buys me... Killing this just buys me, like, infinite time. Yeah, I like killing Mantis too, I think. I think I agree. We still get to, like, make a Ballista for 2 on the turn we complete Tron. I actually kind of want to get a Power Plant here, because it gives me 1 more mana next turn. No, it doesn't make any difference, right? Because I'm not tapping the tower. No, so I grab tower, because I want more towers than anything else. So I'd rather draw multiples of it. Alright. Champion scary. Freebooters, not scary. I think we're pretty big favourites this game at the moment. I'd make a Ballista for 2, kill the Hierarch. Draw an Oblivion Stone. Because we're very lucky. Scrying. Get Power Plant. Oblivion Stone is the easiest living. It sure is. I could get the Oblivion Stone down on board. I think I just want to cast Ballista on 2 and kill the Hierarch though. And like, this Ballista's gonna cause them all sorts of trouble here. Yeah. Seems not improbable nuke here, or at the very least they force them to like overextend, right? So I can like cast Wurmcoil, take up Ballista, kill Lieutenant. And just like keep holding this Oblivion Stone in hand. I don't think attacking is actually worth it. So if they bounce the Wurmcoil, I might want to just O-Stone next turn. So in which case I'd want to like block with the Ballista. Lieutenant, Lieutenant is the correct pronunciation. Occasionally I slip and say Lieutenant, and then deeply regret it. Alright, that game was convincing. Let's just run this back. I'm still not convinced that like a World Breaker wouldn't be better as another Goyf here. I like basically everything else about this post-board config. It's just like specifically like I do think this just like buys you a lot of time. I'm just gonna have the free. I think we only want to draw 1 per game against them, right? We just want like the 1 in play, brickwalling their attacks a bit. Oh, hand is real close to good. I think it's a mulligan, sadly. This hand is much closer to good. I will in fact put the 3rd power plant on the bottom. As it happens. Vile, sure. You want us to win so badly? I would quite like that. I would not be opposed to winning this. There's a left tenant outrank a right tenant. Oh my god, Jake. Incoming Meddling Mage on O-Stone. I'm Walking Ballista, what the fuck? It's kind of absurd. Alright. I guess it makes like no real difference when I do this. I would not be opposed to winning this. Person who wins literally everything. Yeah, it's a Hierarch. They can't cast Mantis Rider currently, so that's kind of nice. Apparently they don't have a Lieutenant either. Oh, Gaddock Damping Sphere. Jeez, that's really good here. Because we don't board in Nature's Claims against them, and they've named Walking Ballista. This must be why they named Walking Ballista, right? Because it's the thing that does something underneath Damping Sphere. That makes sense. So I guess I want Forest, almost. Since, like, the only way we remove a Damping Sphere is by, like, getting to 5 mana anyway. I kind of want a Forest. We do, in fact, have Goyfs in this list, in the sideboard, yes. That is correct. Damping Sphere out of humans is always so tilting, because they only play, like, 1 copy, so you can't actually sideboard against it. It's, like, fairly unreasonable to bring in Nature's Claim against them. Maybe they figure they're just going to kill us before we land O-Stone, Karn-less. They're naming both. So, like, Walking Ballista is the one we can cast last turn, right? So that's why they did it. That makes sense. Okay. Let's just Stirrings, try and find a Spatial Contortion. We are great. Confirmed good at this game. Now we can kill the one that's on Ballista. Yeah, being able to stir for removal is very dumb. We have to do it in their turn because of the Damping Sphere. Spatial Contortion is so good, jeez. I love this card. People who don't play Spatial Contortions are being, like, kind of ridiculous. Card is just great. Finding it off Ancient Stirrings is so messed up. Be careful of Fardia, that's true. We have to, like, make sure to cast it in response to Bio activation. For sure. Oh wow, this Ballista is gonna do work! This Tarmogoyf, holy shit! People mocked this. People mocked this. I'll have you know, this is a beefy Tarmogoyf right now. Huh? What do Goyfs going against? Combo decks, control decks. Yeah, I can't Goyf plus Ballista for one. I can sack a star though. Beef Magoyf, oh my god. People mocked you, Tarmogoyf, but I believed. I believed. This is just the dream ending of the league, right? If this Tarmogoyf wins us this game, it's just like everything we hoped for. Why not map too? There's a Damping Sphere in play, right? So we can't. I could get down a Ballista on 2. Or I could scry and just like hit my land drops here. I kind of want to hit my land drops for the rest of the game, right? You think it's correct to attack? No, I disagree. I think we're like a couple turns away from world breaking. We just want to hit our land drops. So I get to lead with Star. Sack Star, cast Scrying. Change of plans. Change of plans. Apparently. Isn't this just everything we signed up for? We get kinda punished if they draw a Reflector Mage. We also just kill them in like 2 turns, so there's that. This is ridiculous. This is the dumbest garbage. Oh my god. Oh, they drew a lieutenant? Jesus Christ. Alright. Yes, I take 4. Lieutenant's rude. Lieutenant means we might not be aggro anymore. It might mean that. So I'm going to scry into Ballista for 1 here, I think. Being Lieutenant means we are no longer the beatdown. Non-creatures. Oh, you like Scry plus Scry. Does that doesn't guarantee World Breaker next turn. But I do like casting a Scrying and grabbing a green source for sure. Because yeah, I don't get World Breaker next turn from Scrying again. Because this is 7 mana. I think I just want to Scry into Ballista for 1. It's like the safest line. In which case I can just get a mine. Why has no one played Goyfs in this deck before? People have, just like not very many people. Like I've seen people do this before, it's just not the most common thing in the world. I guess we need to fade Phantasmal Image or Valia's Lieutenant, then we could be in trouble if they have one of those. Alright, I'm just going to double block the Meddling Mage here. We lose a Tarmogoyf, but I don't really care. Trading a Tarmogoyf for a Meddling Mage seems like very good for us. Because now the Tarmogoyf just has the rest of their board held down. Alright, so we scry, find a land, cast the Expedition map, pass the turn, next turn World Breaker. Alright, so there you go. This is looking pretty good for us. Nothing too nonsense, please. Nope, they just have nothing. Deal. Thank God Gaddock Teague isn't a human, huh? This would be like another 5/5 attacking. Would be problematic. Thank God we left an Ulamog in our deck too, to tutor off this World Breaker. Just like seal up the game. Alright, just get a tower. I would like it on record, these Tarmogoyfs were excellent. These Tarmogoyfs have got us to turn 8. Like, these Tarmogoyfs were absurd. Oh my god. Oh. Easy. Easiest trophy of my life. I'm not even kidding, that was a very easy trophy. The Goyfs have wildly overperformed. They really have. It's kind of unreal. It's kind of unreal. Wild Beastmaster. Alright. That's me done with treasure chests. That was great. That was great. Who needs Karns? Maybe I'm playing this at the GP. This hot god. This was really good, Caxi. I'm gonna do another league with this, I think. First I have to tweet that we 5-0'd of this, though. I can't resist tweeting. We 5-0'd, Chippy. We 5-0'd.